Sunday, August 28th at the Landers Center. Come and say thank you to the Williams Brothers.
Yes, I am.
It's the Williams Brothers Farewell Tour.
I'm just a nobody.
50 years of hits from the Williams Brothers.
God will deliver.
Hit after hit after hit.
I just want to say thank you.
The Williams Brothers Farewell Tour. Sunday, August 28th at the Landers Center. Joining the Williams Brothers for this farewell performance, Sister Shirley Brown with the Tennessee Mass Choir. Plus, Kadarius Price, the Williams Brothers Farewell Tour.
And I'm going away.
Sunday, August 28th at the Landers Center in South Haven. Only 2,000 tickets will be sold. Tickets go on sale July 8th at the Landers Center box office and Ticketmaster.com.
It's been a long time.
Yes, it's been a long time, but we're back!
2 steps to the
The
left.
19th Annual Memphis Blues Festival, starring Willie Clayton.
Now wiggle in the middle. From side to side.
The Manhattans featuring Gerald Alston.
Let's kiss and say goodbye, pretty baby.
That dancing Pokey Bear.
Be here to be with my side piece.
Nellie Tiger Travis. Jay Wan.
I've got this record.
And the Jay Morris Group.
She said I'm BD, baby. Oh.
The 19th Annual Memphis Blues Festival, Saturday, August 20th at the Landers Center. Willie Clayton, the Manhattans featuring Gerald Alston, Pokey Bear, Nellie Tiger Travis, Jay Wan, and Jay Morris Group. Saturday, August 20th at the Landers Center. Tickets on sale at the box office and Ticketmaster.com.
Hey, hey, the blues is all right.
Domestic violence is an issue which has plagued the American society since its inception. In the last 2 years, there has been an increase in the number of cases involving domestic violence. But when Kathy Anderson is elected as a General Sessions Criminal Court Judge of Division 10, she will work to stop the cycle of abuse here in Shelby County. Kathy Anderson has worked with the criminal justice system for over 2 decades, spending 27 years with the Office of the Shelby County Public Defender. Kathy has witnessed firsthand the long-term effect of domestic violence. She's seen the effects this cycle has had on children who have witnessed this violence, even sometimes becoming abusers themselves. Kathy encourages us as a community to demand laws from legislators which enhance punishment for those convicted of domestic violence in the presence of children. As part of her candidacy, Kathy believes there is a dire need to establish a domestic violence registry. This will help identify those convicted of domestic violence so that other persons are aware of their behavior prior to getting involved with them. Kathy is also a very proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. On August 4th, vote for Kathy Allison, General Sessions Criminal Court Judge, Division 10. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Kathy Anderson Judge, Norma Lester Treasurer. Melody Taylor Jefferson has been in the private practice of law for almost 30 years. Her experience, knowledge, compassion, ability to listen, to be fair, and to apply the law are some of the qualities that make her an excellent candidate for your next Chancellor of Part 1 Chancery Court. She graduated from Rhodes College with a Bachelor of Arts in English and obtained her Juris Doctor's degree from Cecil C. Humphreys School of Law.
Attorney Taylor Jefferson worked for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in their fundraising section, as well as for the state of Tennessee and the Department of Human Services. Her legal career started as a judicial law clerk in Chancery Court and the private practices of law in the associations of Pete, Higgs, and Armstrong. Attorney Taylor Jefferson serves on the board of Young Actors Guild and is a member of the Association of Women Attorneys, the Memphis Bar Association, and the Ben F. Jones chapter of the National Bar Association. She is a member of Brown Baptist Church and of Alpha Incorporated. Service is her basis and foundation, and she would love to serve the Shelby County community. She wants to thank you for your advanced support. Vote for experience. Vote for integrity. Vote for justice. On August the 4th, vote for Melanie Taylor Jefferson, Chancellor, Part 1. Make her the first female chancellor. Also, early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Melanie Taylor Jefferson for Chancellor, Tundra Davis, Treasurer. Shelby County schools have failed our children. 89% of them are failing. They can't do simple things like reading, writing, and arithmetic. And it seems that the school board just does not give a damn, along with the administration of the school system. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time now to rid ourselves of board members that do not have the agenda of our children as the important factor. It's time to put someone in office that will do the job, and Tiffany Perry is that person. Tiffany Perry wants to represent District 6. She's a fighter. She is concerned about the children. She has the background and the education to fight for our children, and people all over the state know that Tiffany Perry is a person to represent our children. You need a fighter. You need someone with a backbone. You need someone that is not scared to stand up to the administration. I urge you, on August 4th, vote for Tiffany Perry as your school board representative in District 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. There are others who are running. They may have the desire, but they don't have the skills. Cross them out and make sure you vote for Tiffany Perry, School Board, District 6. Paid for. Tariq Sugarman wants to become judge of juvenile court. In fact, this is his second time running for the seat. But shouldn't a man that is running for judge at least have integrity? Well, Tariq Sugarman has none. He wanted to pay me to speak ill and very negatively against his opponent, the current judge of juvenile court, Dan Michael. I refuse. He wants to use me, but does not want the community to know that he spent money with me. In other words, he wants to use me. His reason being that his family doesn't like me. I spoke against his sister when she ran for county commission. His mama, who is deceased, did not like me because I cuss. He says his morality and his love for his family says that the community cannot know that he spent money with me. So you just want to use me? You're no more than a traffic cop. You have no qualifications, Tariq, to be the judge of juvenile court. What have you done for our young people? Where is your mentoringship? What have you said to our young people about the ills that they're committing in this community? I am urging this community to say no to the fake, say no to the phony, say no to a user. Vote no for Tariq Sugarman as juvenile court judge. Who you vote for is up to you. But do we need any more traffic cops? Do we need any more phonies and fakes in office? Say no to Sugarman.
Here's your invitation to Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor, 47th birthday party in Blue Show. It's Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. at the La Place Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken, featuring in concert L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
O.B. Buchanan, Summer Wolf,
If you don't want me, leave me.
Westlove,
Love the way you put it on me.
Mr. Sam,
She said jump up, roll it.
Chick Rogers,
You got me messed up. Yeah.
and introducing new Southern Soul sensation, West Dawn.
If you don't wanna treat me right, somebody else will.
It's Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor's 47th birthday party and Blues Show. Friday, September 9th at the La Place Ballroom and Event Center. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door. VIP, $65 per seat at a table of 9 or a whole table for $500. Tickets available only at cussingpastor.com. The MC for the evening, none other than the Cussing Pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. Get your tickets now.
If you wanna know what's Thaddeus, if you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus, he will let you know, yeah. What's Thaddeus? It's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. And it does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And good evening, gents. When your ass may have thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not on this Friday. On Friday. On this Monday evening. Look, those of you that's coming to Mel's birthday party, you need to go ahead on and get your tickets. I've added another act, 8 big acts, starting at 7 o'clock on time on September the 9th. You want to be there. Latrell Williams, shut the fuck up. Turn your gizmo up. It's high enough. Okay? I get tired of you motherfuckers trying to tell me how to run and to direct my goddamn show. Okay? Get you a motherfucking show, and then you can do your show the way that you want to do your show. Sit there and be informed and just shut the fuck up. I don't need any instruction from you Burger King engineers. Okay? Thank you. All right, Latrell Williams, that's your one. You're gone on 2. You're out on 2. But I'm glad to be here with you. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about. Latrell Williams said one more goddamn thing and you gone. Just breathe. Let me smell your breath, motherfucker, and you gone.
Don't tell me how to run this one. Okay. That motherfucker must have thought I was playing with it. Any other motherfuckers right now that want to go? Speak now. All forever. Hold your peace. Now, you all need to get your ticket for this big show. Ain't that right, Brother Tate? Get your tickets for this show. Go to www.cussingpastor.com. That is the only place to get your tickets. They are not on location at the place. Okay. So the only place, go online, get the tickets. I just went by the facility. I paid the facility off today. It cost me $2,500 for the venue. But I want my wife to have a nice birthday party. Okay? So come on and be with us. 8 big acts now. 8 acts. I've added Stan Butler to the show. He just came out last week with a new song called 5 Minutes. That's all I got for you now. I'm going to give these 5. I'm going to fuck you these 5. Now, if you want 10, well, I don't know what you're going to do. I may try to slide that record in here on tonight. Okay. Well, it's so much going on. Oh, jurors, in case you are watching on this evening, George Ray, just in case you thought you would turn your TV down on to me. I do know about 7847 Tankard Road, 38125. I do know about the numerous times that the police had to come to that house. George, I do know about your wife busted you at that address after y'all had moved. You were sneaking back over to the house with Sean Franklin. Okay. I'm going to pull your incident report. Okay. So, I got that. I want you to know that. And you've got a neighbor that wants to talk to me from your old address. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I also know about your buddy in crime, Billy B.J. Walker, who, if you smart, he'd have to smell it, okay? So, I told you, Joris, that this day would come. Now, there are several things I want to talk about. And someone texted me and asked me, had I seen the news and what was going on with my girl, Wonder Halbert, and how the commission wanted to vote a no confidence concerning the clerk's backlog of new license plates. Now, please understand, that the commission has no power to fire my girl. They have no power whatsoever. She is an elected official, just like all of the members of the county commission. They have no power. No one has the power to take her out of office but the voters. There was, and there is, a systematic witch hunt against Wonder. I was told about the witch hunt back in January by one of the biggest crooks and con artists in Memphis, Bertrand Thompson. He came and he told me, so if you ever wanted to know about everybody's business, get around Bertrand Thomas. He gonna tell you everybody's business. Shit, he may even make up some shit to make himself sound good, to make himself in the crowd. And, you know, he's the one that knows everything. But Bertrand told me in January that there was a plot against Wonder Halbert, and that politicians were going to use the local media here to go against her. Okay? So she texted me, and I said, what's up? I mean, what's up with what
Power on.
county commissioners
Connection successful.
are trying to do? How can a witch hunt be stopped? You go into the polls and vote for Wonder Halbert. That's how the witch hunt gets stopped. You don't fall for the political bullshit that is going on.
Hello, Thaddeus Matthews.
Hey, Wonder Halbert, how are you?
How are
baby?
you, sir?
I'm doing well. Girl, what the fuck going on?
Oh, boy. Are we on the air?
Yes, you're on there.
Hello, everybody. How are you all doing?
So I
Well, Thaddeus, like I said in church one day recently, where there is smoke, there's fire. Somebody wants me to shut up. Then why do you want me to shut up? Why do you want me out of the way? Something's either wrong or it's not. And there's a lot wrong. So you had 2 Republican county commissioners that came up with this vote of no confidence resolution. And for some reason, it got deferred. What's your vote of no confidence? The fact that I found millions of dollars that's undocumented? What's your vote of no confidence? The fact that I've already had enough common sense to report it to higher authorities, 2 U.S. attorneys, the DOJ, the FBI. I mean, what are we doing? Something's either there or it's not. Why you don't want to let the public hear it?
Well, Wonder, you know, I told you months ago that this shit was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there such a media blitz on you and your office?
In my opinion, that is, if you think back to when I was on the school board and then the city council, there's always been a media blitz. I was just a regular lady, just a mother. And for me, I'm going to be real honest with you. I just feel like it's about control. We're not elected to be controlled. We have been chosen by the public to be their eyes, their ears, to make decisions for their families, their livelihoods, their future. We're not here to be a race, a party, friends. We have a real job to do. We're government. There are a host of millions of dollars undocumented in this office, and it actually happened on me for 2 years as I'm on the legal record telling the county commission, I need a forensic audit. You authorized it and paid for it. That's September 10th, 2018 minutes. All of a sudden this year I find out for some reason my office was omitted from getting the audit.
Okay.
So why? Why would my office be omitted? Why would the office that sweeps this money, why would they be omitted? And why would the office that collects it from the sweeper, why would they be omitted? Because you didn't want there to be a trace. And I'm talking too loud. And today, we had a gentleman in our building. And I told him, this has been very difficult. I'm trying to be professional. I'm trying to, not embarrass my family, my bosses, the voters. And the man said, Miss Halbert, let me give you 2 words. Sunshine disinfects.
Sunshine disinfects.
Let the sunshine in. Open the doors. Put it on the table. Report it. Sunshine disinfects.
So the roaches start to running when the lights come on.
Yes. I had no idea, Thaddeus, I would run into this. And again, there are 2 issues that I feel are very critical to what's happening today.
Okay.
One, how in the world do you carry out an act and you throw a rock and hide your hand in government? If you cut off the customer services because you thought we ran out of money, just say that and apologize. But you didn't do that. You lied. You lied to the public because it was a direct sabotage. It was a direct hit. And it's not right.
So
I don't care if I mess up something. I don't have a problem telling you, I apologize. Let us fix it. But that's not what happened.
So do you think this whole delay in getting your tags, this whole situation about long lines was a systematic plot to make you look bad?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what do you want the public to know as far as all of this is going on as we are approaching election day? Not that I see anybody in the race that even has a close chance. Stovall is a joke. When I saw Stovall's...
He's not in it.
Huh?
He's not in it. He's gone.
He ain't in the race?
No.
What happened to
You've got an independent and a Republican.
Wait a minute. What happened? Oh, that's right. Stovall got voted out, didn't he?
He lost.
Yeah, he lost.
I won that race.
You
that
won
election.
that. Who is the Republican that's running against you?
I never know my opponent's names.
Well,
but to answer your question, Thaddeus, the bottom line is something is wrong. Something's very wrong. And if you had nothing to do with it, why would you care if it hits the public table? Mm-hmm. It's our job to identify it and to rectify it. And we're not doing that. Mm-hmm. And we're not able to carry out our services because we don't have the resources we need. You've either got to cheat the system in order to serve the customers in this organization, or you've got to get the resources so that you can properly serve them. We don't have either one.
So when you say you don't have the resources, what is it that you don't have, and why is it that you don't have it?
One, we don't have enough employees. It takes you 60 to 90 days to bring on a permanent employee. Who does that in any business?
Okay.
Number two, it takes you, well, it was recently taking us about 2 months to bring on a temp employee. They started kind of making a small exception. All of a sudden, I'm hearing that it has changed again. I think I heard that today.
Uh-huh.
But you don't have enough employees. You don't have the technology. We don't have the ability to even schedule appointments. We don't have the telephone system where you can call in without holding on for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 2 hours, and then it hangs up in your face. You're still on 2008 computers with 2007 software. And guess what else that is? I mentioned this the last time we talked. How in the world have you been operating in facilities that have historically never had ADA compliance, restrooms for your customers? They're illegal. We can't service our customers in these kind of facilities.
So, what can be done, Wanda?
First of all, they need to let go of the purse string. The monies that belong to not Wonder Halbert. I don't own any money in government. I just get a check. But the monies that belong in the trustee's office, they need to be there. Mayor's office, it needs to be there. The county commission, it needs to be there. Juvenile court and the county clerk. How do you strip this organization of the funds that it makes from doing the work and you spend it on yourself? You all have seen those facilities.
So
they're ragged. They're illegal.
So your office doesn't have the funds or not being given the funds to go and make the changes that are necessary, like up-to-date computers and things of that nature for the citizens. So why has not the commission said, okay, Ms. Halbert, here's the funds, the allocations that you need to make your wife conducive?
Well, I believe, to be honest with you, I believe historically, the county government started somewhere back in time operating based on practice, which bumps against the law. And I can't explain why no one else may not have said anything about it. But I can tell you this. Number one, my heart is pure when it comes to this work. I love this work. I believe this is my gifting. Number two, I could walk straight into the facility and tell you something is wrong. Mm-hmm. Number three, when I look at our budget, which is $13 million, which still does not appear to be all of the money. I know that it's not. Why wouldn't they have what they need? And that's because I end up finding out you shave the money out the top. You will hear members of the county commission say, she's not even spending all of her money. No, I don't have access to all of the money.
Okay.
And now you've got to start all over from scratch because you've let too many years go by without taking care of this office, and then you got hit with COVID, and now you're in the middle of new license plates for everybody except a few who have a personalized plate. You are now in a position where you're in facilities that used to be okay 10, 15, 20 years ago. They're no longer okay today.
So if your building is not ADA compliant, isn't that a violation of the law?
Absolutely.
So you're...
And you know I'm so dumb, I'm smart, I'm dumb, that I had the audacity to contact fire department and code enforcement. So I've got reports. I have the square footage of our facilities. They're all illegal. You cannot have these customers standing in these lines, and of which, Thaddeus, we just talked to one of the teams. We've been looking at 2 teams so that we can stop the lines, cut off the customers waiting, schedule a call in or a text in. And I will ask you to help us do one thing about that. A lot of customers hate the line, But they also don't want to leave the line, thinking somebody's going to get in front of them. We're not going to be able to keep up these lines, especially with 100 plus degree weather. So we are changing the infrastructure. It's just been like pulling teeth just to get the resources that you need. However, I will say this last piece about that. Even though the county commission voted for and approved the audit for all new elected officials, and it left out this particular office, we decided to get our own audit, and we didn't tell anybody. So we should be nearing the end of the audit shortly. And according to the audit team, if there are monies that we did something we were not supposed to do with it in Shelby County government, that's going to be an audit finding.
Okay.
And I'm telling you right now, this is not me being arrogant, cocky, angry, upset. I am disappointed. I am disappointed and offended, not only as a public servant. I'm disappointed as a taxpayer. How dare you take our money and this is what this mess looks like. These salaries for these employees, this is what it looks like. And shame on all of us for not even calling it out. And then you had the audacity. My employees, we can't work from home. They can't take their work home. These people literally denied our employees COVID pay.
Okay.
And we're now seeing a new surge going on throughout the organization because now you don't have that social distancing anymore. It's quite interesting, that is. It's interesting. It's very interesting and disappointing. And I'm really disappointed in so I appreciate the Republicans who felt that this may have been some foolishness or didn't need to be on the table. And I'm really disappointed that it went this far and that there are Democrats who didn't even open their mouth. It's just wrong, and it's retaliation. And you know what retaliation gets you, that is. It gets you a Whistleblowers Act.
So Willie Brooks didn't send them?
I didn't listen to it today. I just know that it shouldn't have gotten to the table today. Because it's meritless. I have all the facts in writing. And the county commission knows exactly what's been going on in this office. I haven't heard that from them. I just think they're sick of hearing from me and they want it to go away. And that is, not only am I a representative of the public, of the people, I'm a first in this office. I don't want to be in the middle of anything that is outside of the law. Okay. I don't care who you are, why it is that way, how it got that way. My job is to clean it up. And if you don't want me to clean it up, I'm sorry. I got to report it. And I have.
Well, what is the hope for the citizen and their tags?
We have been getting a lot of those tags out. And again, let me remind them, we didn't have a problem with the tags getting out. The mayor's office, the mail department works for the mayor. They decided we didn't have enough money and they just stopped mailing it. We have the emails. You can't run out of the money because the customers pay every day, all day. And because you don't collect it and document it, but you sweep it, you didn't realize the customers pay. And you didn't talk to Wonder Halbert, so was that on purpose? Or did you just make a stupid decision and a big mistake? One of those two happened. On purpose or a stupid decision and a big mistake. Which one was it? But man up and tell the public the truth. You cannot stop services to the customers in government, even if the money, or let's just say that we had too many people out with COVID. And we can't, it's taking us 5 hours to serve customers. Then the county is legally required to give us reinforcement to help get that work done. You can't turn your back on that. We're one government. And that's the state law. Everything we've asked for, Thaddeus, they've been turning it down. It's been very difficult working with this group.
And it's all politics.
Well, I tell everybody I'm not a politician, but I sure know how to play the game if I need to. But I just want to say, I want to reassure the public that I personally take this work very serious. It's my passion. You've trusted me. I'm not going to let you down. But when I come public, I want to make sure that you hear it, you see it, and you understand it. And it's my job, however frightening it may be, to escalate it all the way up to the top, even Washington, D.C., if that's what it requires. And right now, after 4 years of service, we got a problem, and we got to fix it. There is not an option to not fix it. But I will no longer be threatened. I will not be intimidated. And I do not appreciate people who have been documented not doing the right thing. Bringing forth a resolution of vote of no confidence. Well, let's show them your documents. Let's show them what we asked you to do in an effort to fix it and what your decision was on that recommendation, that request.
Wonder why are the citizens still paying a wheel tax?
Because the county decided they want to keep it. And our office is generating that wheel tax. And you know what that is? I got to tell you this about the wheel tax. About 2 years ago, we were on a county commission call. I had just given a presentation. And immediately after me, the former CFO for the county, hired by the mayor, started giving a report on the wheel tax. Nobody called our office. Nobody talked to us. So I thought it was a little odd. How would you know what the wheel tax is? You never talked to us. That's because you got direct access into the financials.
Okay.
So when I heard them give the number, I heard the CFO say, the former CFO say, we owe the county $6 to $8 million back to the wheel tax. So I said, Mr. Chairman, it was Eddie Jones was the chairman at the time.
Uh-huh.
I said, we collect wheel tax in this office. No one has called us and asked us about the wheel tax. Is something going on we need to know about? To make that long story short, that is, I shared with Eddie Jones that I was going to check the wheel tax numbers because their numbers seemed very low. I can't remember the numbers we gave them at the time, but they were exceptionally higher than the numbers that were given to the county commission. Mm-hmm. So that means there's a lot of money floating somewhere where we all don't have the same true accounting. And if 5 different offices, it doesn't matter if it's 2, 5, 7, 10, however many offices touch this money or have something to do with these monies in this government, then each of us should have the same zero balanced out number at the end of the day. Any kind of way any of those numbers are different, there's a problem. They have not been balancing out these numbers and making sure that our numbers are correct. And that's the problem that we've run into in this office. The numbers are off and we don't have the resources and we're pulling teeth trying to get some help to make sure that we get what we need in order to provide the services.
I remember when the wheel tax first came into being and it was all about building the pyramid. It was only supposed to be temporary. So,
it was temporary for 4, maybe 5 services. I know Free the Children. It had the schools was the biggest sale.
Right.
That's how they sold the wheel tax.
Right.
But you had the school system, the Memphis school system. You had Free the Children. I think there was something with the police. I can't remember which side, whether it was city or county, the policing agency. And I can't recall the 4th one. But what it really was about, and I'm going to be honest with you, Thaddeus, I just think a lot of us are kind of sleep at the wheel a little bit too much. Mm-hmm. And that is you sold it on the school system to air condition the schools.
Okay.
Well, you really had three other things attached to that. That's what you were really hiding. But even with air conditioning the schools, that never happened like it should have happened. So now look at where we are with the schools pretty much kind of converting over to charters and or potentially vouchers. So, but at the same time, you're watching pigeon dung on the desk at the inner city schools, but you've got these beautiful facilities in other areas, including in some parts of Memphis. Every child deserves a quality education and a good facility, great teachers, and opportunity at each and every school. You deserve the same thing at all schools. So that's why now I don't know what they're using the wheel tax for at this point, but I bet you one thing, just do a public records request and look at how much money have we collected over the last 4 years in wheel tax, and ask the county commission and the mayor exactly how have we been spending that.
Wonder, you're running for office. You're going to win this. I think the people of this county are behind you, both black and white, that know the corruption that is that's a part of the politics of this county. When you start looking at Regina Newman, you start looking at Lee Harris and some others, it is politically corrupt as to what we are seeing. But I just wanted to give you the opportunity to explain what is going on and what happened to you today. Who were the two councilmen who wanted to give you a vote of no confidence?
The first one is Mark Billingsley, and the second is Brandon Morrison. And I will say this, Brandon is actually my county commissioner. I have never in my life seen you in my neighborhood, anywhere in the area that I live in. And I literally went to my elected official and shared and gave her documents as to what we were finding. And she chose to ignore that and participate in this foolishness. And if I made that is, I just want to say this as one last point, unless you have anything else for me. What I share with the public is, I'm the same Wonder you all knew on the school board. I'm that same Wonder on the city council. I don't back away from a fight, especially when it's about this work. Number one, you've trusted me. Number two, I'm not going to prison for anybody. Number three, we're going to get it fixed. This has been very uncomfortable. I have felt left uncovered. There are too many elected representatives on that county commission. I don't care if you are a Democrat or Republican. There's either a truth or a lie. Okay. There is no in between. And that's what I'm telling the voters. It's time for them to help us stand up against this foolishness. It's not about me. What about the next Wonder Halbert that comes along that you try to control? Don't want to tell the money gone. I can't do the work. We need to cut this out and hold these elected officials, including me, accountable. And my office is always open anytime anyone wants to come by, have any questions, or look inside.
All right, Wonder Halbert. Thank you so much, baby, for calling and explaining to this community as to what is really going on. And do not believe the facade that the media, the organized media, is trying to promote. As I told you in this audience, I knew about this plot in January. It has come to play, but they will not be successful. Wonder Halbert will return downtown as clerk. Thank you, baby. I'll talk with you later.
Thank you, Thaddeus. Appreciate you, sir, and all you do for the community.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
That's Wonder Halbert. Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, she knows, Junior, that it's coming back up August 8th. It will not have any traction. The election will be over by that time. It's sad what we've got going on. But what's even sadder is that we sat around and let this bullshit go on. I told her months ago, when the biggest talker in Memphis, Bertrand Thompson, told me, and you can't believe what that lying motherfucker said. If he opened his mouth, you gotta figure there's a lie in there somewhere. But he told me that he had met with Regina Newman, that Regina Newman and the present county mayor and some others wanted to see Wanda gone because she talks too damn much. They've been stealing this money for years. Okay? They've been stealing from this community for years. Now here comes this little old girl that want to stop our thieving. We done built houses. We done sent our children to college off the backs of the taxpayer. And these black politicians ain't shit. The only one that I trust on the county commission is Ed Ford Jr. Whatever I call Ed to do or I need, it happens. But then I've been knowing him since the day he was born, so that may help a little bit. Something must happen. Something. They're hiding the money. Her accounts get swept every night. All of her monies are gone. And see, this is not about a Democratic thing or a Republican thing. This is about the right thing. The reason they didn't push it through today, they knew that they didn't have enough votes. And what does a no confidence mean? Not shit. Nobody on the commission can put her out of office. She's elected by the people, and the people are the only persons that have the power to do anything. It's a tragedy of what's going on. Let me deal with something else. Let me get a few commercials in. Then I want to deal with something else. Y'all make sure y'all vote for my friend. I don't know, I got to put your commercial back in, Stuart. Stuart and I and Brother Will Richardson, we had dinner. My wife was there too, though. We had dinner down at the Capitol Grill, one of my favorite places. Stuart Breakstone is a gentleman. Stuart Breakstone is running against this clown, Cedric Wooten. Cedric is probably a nice enough guy, but I've caught you in some misinformation, brother. And your family don't even trust you. Your first cousin, Kelvin Carter, is working in Stewart's campaign. Your cousin said you ain't shit. Now, I don't know. I ain't never been to none one of y'all family get-togethers and shit. But your cousin, I wish I had Kevin's number. Your cousin, Kevin, said you ain't shit, Cedric. Okay. I didn't say it. Say he just know that flies hang around you a lot. Like you're a great big brown turd or something. I ain't say it. Your cousin said, your first cousin said, you ain't shit. Now that's what your cousin said. That's what your cousin said. Your cousin said, you ain't shit. Now I got a tendency to believe your kin people. When your kin people go and work in somebody else's campaign and you run it, that normally means you ain't shit. So I want you to make sure that you vote. I strongly endorse him. He's become a friend to me. I know his story of his tragic wreck and his commitment that he made to God, that he was going to work and change some people's lives. Okay. Chicken Eater, 400 pounds. Please leave my page with that. In fact, I'll do it for you. Make sure you vote for my friend. Not calling, and I don't use that word lightly. I call him my friend, Mr. Stuart Breakstone. Let me call Kevin Carl. Somebody will send me his number. Kevin Carter. This is Thaddeus Matthew.
Your phone went out when you
Man, I don't know what happened to the speaker box. It did somebody else like that. Cause I want to hear you, brother. Wait a minute, I'm gonna just have to put you on this other speaker for a minute. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Can y'all hear Kevin Carter? I couldn't get him.
Who I'm talking to?
Huh?
Who?
Do what?
Who am I talking to?
This is Thaddeus Matthews. Do you know me?
Yeah. What's up, Thaddeus? Yeah. I know you got somebody.
I was just saying, you didn't know who Thaddeus Matthews was. I would say, you've been living under a rock. You hit your head on something.
I thought, you know what? I had to catch your voice when you said I like somebody bullshit because I know I'm not hearing from. What's up?
You are working in the campaign of my good friend, Stuart Breakstone.
That's right.
And I heard now that Cedric Wooten is some kin to you.
Okay.
So I guess I asked the question, if your cousin, Cedric, is running against Breakstone, why is it that you ain't working for Cedric?
Well, what happens is life is really in America is about democracy. And I have made a decision that I'm going with the person I think that is the best qualified. This is nothing new. We live in a society where fathers and sons run against each other, husband and wives disagree. He's still my cousin. My mother and his mother are twins. It's nothing personal. At this particular time, I just feel for this particular position, Mr. Breakstone is the most qualified. That's just my opinion.
So why do you feel that Breakstone is more qualified than your cousin?
Well, if you look at Mr. Breakstone's length of service, in other words, compared to Cedric's, I'm not knocking my cousin, but he's practiced more. He has more experience, into my opinion now. This is fact. So if we want to base it on that, now you can get into other things, but that's what I'm basing my support on. And hopefully in democracy, this is what this thing is about. And he'll still be my cousin, win or lose. But on this particular race, I think Mr. Breakstone is the best fit.
Well, you know, that said something when the individual promotes their the opposition to a family member. That means that you really believe in Stuart Breakstone.
Well, I believe only in God, because you only trust man thus far, even with family members. But it's one of these things, whereas I have a right as a private citizen, like anyone else, to support who I want to support. So, in other words, I am the one who supported Cedric in his last race. He would tell you, I gave him all the signs and did all I could for him when he ran his first time in Weiss. You understand what I mean? So it is nothing personal. It is just I'm living in a time of democracy, and I'm exercising my right. I mean, it's hundreds of people that support Mr. Breakstone, and I'm sure there's hundreds of people supporting Cedric. I still love Cedric. He's still my guy. We're still first cousins. Win or lose, we're still first cousins. That'll never change. So,
Well, I think that you're working for a great man. I think you're voting for the man that the people need to make sure that they put in office. And that is...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm just letting you know I'm on this team, man.
Yeah. I like to see that you're practicing democracy. All right, Kevin. Hadn't talked to you and hadn't seen you in a while. It's good to talk to you, my friend.
Yes, sir. And I'll be in touch with you.
You do that here, my friend.
Be good, man. Much love, Daddy.
Much love to you, too.
All right, bye-bye.
Y'all talking about him getting proper. You do get proper when you're in the presence of greatness. So don't y'all talk about his getting proper. He was in the presence of greatness. All right, let's take a commercial break. Then when I come back, I want to talk about a Facebook dialogue that I had with the brother of a candidate today. They brought my name into it, so I got into it. And I'm going to tell you why I support Danny Kale over. Motherfucker, I don't want to talk to you. And your mama either. I support Danny Kale over Patrick Dandridge. We'll be right back.
This is Atticus Matthews. I grew up on Clyde Avenue in an area of North Memphis known as New Chicago. In my youth, it was a beautiful place to live, but now the house I grew up in and the street that I played on is nothing now more than blight. But not only is my old neighborhood like this, but many of yours as well. And the current environmental judge seems not to care. Who is he working for? The citizens of Shelby County or the in-town and out-of-town landlords and property owners? But all of this can change with the getting rid of the current judge and replacing him with someone who cares and someone who is promising to do the job. And that person is Danny Kale. He wants to be elected to the Environmental Court General Sessions Division 4. He is promising to clean up the city of Memphis and Shelby County. He's also endorsed by the mayors of Bartlett, Collierville, Germantown, Lakeland, Milton, and Arlington, and even has the endorsement of the Memphis Firefighters Association. I strongly invite you to endorse Danny Kael as your next environmental judge. If you want to clean up your community, then put a man in office that will flush your blight away. On August 4th, vote Danny Kael for the environmental judge, General Sessions, Division 14. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Danny Kael. So hell yeah, Kael is the trick.
She gets the job done. Jamie to Swanton gets the job done. Hey, she's one city council, now she's running again. Circuit court clerk's office where we need a friend. We want somebody that we can trust. This city needs a leader that won't give up. Step to the left if you're voting, then step to the right if you know it. Then bounce to the one that you know is best to be the circuit court clerk and outdo you. She gets the job done.
Swearing in for a better relationship with the judges. Swearing in for a better relationship with the lawyers. Swearing in connecting circuit court clerk to the community.
Go out and function, be the swearing in. Hey, a vote for Swearing is a vote for you. We're going to the poll and we know what to do. A vote for Swearing is a vote for you. We're going to the poll and we know what to do.
Paid for by friends to elect Jamita Swearingen, Juliet Waddell Pittman, Treasurer.
Many of you thought that there was no choice in voting for the circuit court clerk and that you were just stuck in having to vote for the same old political name with no experience. But you do have a choice, and that choice is Sohaya Kael. Sohaya Kael has over 27 years with county government, 23 with the sheriff's office. She has managed over $89 million in budget, negotiated multi-million-dollar contracts for the sheriff's office. The office that she's running for is a civil court and is a court of record handling divorces, child custody cases, car wrecks, medical malpractices, and anything over $25,000. This job is an administrative job and not a job that has anything to do with a political party. This office needs experience and not be given to a politician with no experience who just needs a job. Sohaya Kael has been endorsed by current circuit court clerk Tamika Gibson and former clerk Jimmy Moore. She's also been endorsed by the mayors of Germantown, Arlington, and Bartlett. So on August 4th, vote for experience, not a politician. Vote Sohaya Kael, the circuit court clerk. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by friends of Sohaya Kael. Richard Judicial is the treasurer. This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, people are always asking me, who do I feel is a great lawyer that can handle their criminal or their civil matters? And I always have to recommend my lawyer of over 25 years, Joe Osment. Now I want to recommend my friend and my lawyer, Joe Osment, for Criminal Court Judge Division 2. Joe Osment has been practicing law for 30 years. Joe Osment is a man of honor, a man of integrity, a man that if you, your family, or your friends have to stand in front of him, you know whether you're the victim or the defendant. The courtroom of Joe Osment is about justice and fairness for all. Joe Osment is committed to helping find solutions in the community and to making the right decisions in the courtroom regarding those that can be saved and those that should be incarcerated to save others. Vote Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge, Division 2. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Election Day is August 4th. Paid for by the Committee to Elect Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge, Division 2, Michael Working, Treasurer.
Here's your invitation to Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor, 47th birthday party and blues show. It's Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken, featuring in concert L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
O.B. Buchanan, Summer Wolf,
If you don't want me, leave me.
West Love,
Love the way you put it on me.
Mr. Sam,
She said jump up, roll it.
Chick Rogers,
You got me messed up. Yeah.
and introducing new Southern Soul sensation, West Dawn.
If you don't wanna treat me right, somebody else will.
It's Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor's 47th birthday party and blues show. Friday, September 9th at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door. VIP, $65 per seat at a table of 9 or a whole table for $500. Tickets available only at cussingpastor.com. The MC for the evening, none other than the Cussing Pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. Get your tickets now!
If you wanna know, watch Thaddeus. If you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus. He will let you know, yeah. Watch Thaddeus. It's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right, and it does its homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And yes, I am back. I'm the baddest motherfucker that does this shit right here in this town. Thank you so much for being a part of what I do. And that's just telling it like it is. I don't give a damn who you are. You can't buy me, Tarek Sugarman. Motherfucker, you can't buy me. Okay? You can't buy me. I'm not for sale. Look, one of the races I think that is very important is the environmental judge race. I believe that's 14. I am very disappointed in this city with the amount of blight all over the city. I'm alarmed at the fact that folk will just load their truck up with garbage and debris, tires and things, and just go and put it in front of somebody else's house or at the end of somebody else's street. And the environmental judge has done nothing at all about it. Not one thing. I made a post the other day about Serenity Towers and the air conditioning being out and person dying while being there. That it was so bad going in there that code enforcement had to wear those biohazard uniforms. And I said, something needs to be done about this. The environmental judge says that, and that's on Saturday. When I saw him, he came over to me and he wanted to talk to me, and we talked. I've known Patrick for some years. His father was one of my pastors back in the day. But he says that everything is all right at Serenity Towers. They were coming back into court next Friday. Next Tuesday, excuse me. So I say, so everything is all right at Serenity Towers? He said, oh, the ads working, everything that was down is working. I said, okay. Then he goes on to tell me that he was not sure because code enforcement has not showed him proof that all the work is done. I said, wait a minute, Judge. So we're going off of what code says, and you have no forms or anything where anything has been checked off, and we're supposed to just believe what they say. He says that code has told him they don't have the manpower to check everything in. So if you don't have the manpower to check everything, how are we to know that everything is all right? I don't think that we do. His brother, Craig, stays less than 50 feet from me. His house is directly in front of my house. And we got into a back and forth on Facebook this morning that he kept making claims without proof. See, if you want to tell me that somebody has blighted property, but you can't prove it to me, it sounds like political bullshit to me. That's all I say. If you've got something that says Danny Kell has some blighted properties, give me the address. Let me go see. Let me go take a picture of it. But he couldn't. He kept telling me it was public information. I said, but if you've got the information right now and your brother is running against, well, no, Danny Kell is running against your brother. Give me the address. I'll expose him like I expose anybody else. If what you give me is the truth. But he could not provide it. So I take what he says with a grain of salt. I can't believe it until I see it. Okay? But I'm urging this community to vote for Danny Kell. That's who I'm voting for myself. So I urge you to vote for Danny Kell, the Environmental Court Judge, Division 14. Okay? Will you do that? All right. Okay. So that's basically the crunch of what I wanted to really talk about. I want you to vote for Taretha Hewlett as well. She's run for General Sessions Criminal Court Division 11. I strongly endorse this young lady. I think that she's ready to do a marvelous job for the citizens of Shelby County. All right, I want to open up the phone lines because I like to hear what's on your mind and what you would like to say. It's 823 901 231 9239. Remember to vote for Wonder Halbert. It's just a setup. It's just a setup. Yes, I got a few more commercials. I'll get them on before we go. So, someone wants to send me a picture of Calvin Carl saying that he one time had a warrant on him. I don't know whether it's Cedric sending it or not. But I don't cast aspersions on a man because he's had a warrant or he's been in jail. Hell, I've had warrants on me. I've been in jail. I don't stay long. But I've had them. So you don't make me think bad of a person because you send me a mug shot. Hell, I got several mug shots. Last time I said, can't you use the last one? Yeah. So that doesn't bother me. I understand the nature of politics. I understand when you are not a winner, you move into the loser category in more than one way than the other. You're a loser when you're out here stealing other people's signs. You're a loser, Tarek Sugarman, when you want to pay me to talk ill about somebody. Okay? You're a loser. Tarek is a loser, and I urge you not to vote for him. He doesn't deserve your vote. He doesn't. He's a scoundrel. He has no integrity. How does a man that's running for judge want to pay you to talk about another judge? Fuck that. Vote for the other man. He ain't gave me no money. But vote for him. Don't vote for a lying motherfucker. Don't vote for a scoundrel. See, there are some folk out here that will do anything to win. Some of them ain't qualified. You put Cedric Wooten's qualifications up against the qualifications of Stuart Breakstone. You say you've been practicing law for 16 years. Well, if you've been working down at the circuit court, or wherever it was you've been working for 4 years, damn. That means you ain't been practicing for 12 years. Because you wasn't doing no lawyering down there at the circuit court clerk's office, was you? Come on. So that means you're down to 12. I looked up all that stuff, Cedric. Or you said you've been before the Court of Appeals. I pulled up the Court of Appeals site where you can see what lawyers have done. God damn it, your name ain't even on there. You ain't been to no goddamn Court of Appeals. Come on, brother. Don't give us the bullshit. Damn. Go and set you up a little law office and you and Tara get together. He the judge, you the little traffic court. You know, you be the traffic lawyer for the traffic judge. I've been practicing law for 16 years. No, you ain't, motherfucker. No. 4 from 16 is 12. 12. Do we want a judge on the bench that ain't been practicing for 12 years? What does he know about the law? Whose case has he won? If he won your case, let me know. 12 years. Damn. 12? Just 12 years? Lord have mercy. 12 years. Y'all vote for Stewart. He your man. Y'all vote for David Poole. Magistrate David Poole. That's my friend. Yeah, that's my friend. He's shown himself as a friend. Hell, he came down to the speakeasy. What was that? Friday night, Saturday night, down to Will Richardson's place. Very nice guy. I strongly endorse him. I remember, if you're in Shelby County and you're voting, you can vote for all other judges. Just don't vote for that motherfucker, Tarek Sugar Man. Don't vote for the Sugar Man. We got to change this thing. We can change the situations in Memphis. Where there is a will, damn sure is a way.
Greetings, citizens of District 86. My name is Will Richardson, and I'm asking to be your next state representative. I'm a husband, I'm a father, grandfather, multiple business owner, decorated veteran, man of God, and I care about the people. Yes, we have our challenges within our city and our state. That's why I'm asking for your support to continue the legacy and the hard work of our district. I want to be your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care, and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
Veronica Cooper wants to be elected as judge in General Sessions Court, Division 5. Veronica Cooper got her law degree in 1997 from the Villanova University, did her undergraduate work at the Morris Brown College in 1994. Veronica Cooper has 25 years in private practice, admitted to the United States Court of Appeals for the 6th District. She's also a former college professor, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. She is also a member of the Delta Sigma Theta sorority. She is very diverse in this community, holding no prejudice, and feels that everyone should be equal and treated with fair justice. She also says that Shelby County needs a judge who knows that her role is to serve the people by showing up to work, working hard, and treating those that come before her with respect and dignity. She says, I am that judge. She says vote for her because she will show up and eliminate the current waste in General Sessions Division 5. She will value the citizens of Shelby County and work hard on their behalf and respect the bench and respect those who come before her. Early voting starts on July the 15th through the 30th. Election day is August the 4th. Vote for Veronica Cooper, Judge, General Sessions Court, Division 5. Paid for by the committee to elect Veronica R. Cooper, Judge. Ayla Tootin is the treasurer.
Hello, I am Judge Betty Thomas Moore. I have had the honor and the privilege to serve as your judge in Division 5 of General Sessions Civil Court for the past 16 years. I made history as the first elected female judge of the Shelby County General Sessions Civil Court. I dispose of thousands of cases making impartial and just decisions. I am proud to serve Shelby County. Thank you for your vote.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Judge Betty Thomas Moore, Alvin Moore, Treasurer.
David Poole wants to be elected as criminal court judge in Division 6. And I think it's a great idea, and I will tell you why. David Poole, as a practicing attorney, has practiced in Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee. He's argued before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. David Poole has engaged in probate, environmental, and trade law. Also personal injury, real estate, and yes, criminal law. David Poole has practiced in most every facet of the law. David Poole presently serves as a Shelby County General Sessions Criminal Court Judicial Commissioner or Magistrate for the past 6 years. He handles such matters as arraignments, warrant reviews, seizure hearings, warrant reviews, order of protections, and much, much more. David Poole, if elected, will make sure all matters in his courtroom are addressed with a sense of justice and fairness. On August 4th, vote David Poole, Criminal Court Judge, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by Poole for Judge, William Davis, Treasurer.
All right. Don't keep putting the same old names in the same old places, in different places. A lot of these politicians, they've been in office so long that they don't have no regular job. So they move on to jobs that they have no experience in. None. and expect, especially black folk, they expect us to vote for them, and you ain't did nothing in the other job that you were in. Beware of these ballots. You got these dumb motherfucking politicians. Dumb. Some of them paid as much as $7,000 and $8,000 to have your picture on a ballot. Okay, well, that's your money. That's what you do. Patio pie. Yeah. I think Ricky Pete's ballot has a yes for the referendum on the bottom of it. Do not give city council members and the mayor another term. Do not give them another term. Don't give Jim Strickland ain't did shit with the 8 that he's already been there. So why are we gonna give him 4 more years? He's already announced that, well, if we get that, if they vote yes on the referendum, I'm gonna run again. Well, damn. Well, damn. So somebody's already paid Ricky Pete to put on his ballot. That's who River Edge is. Ricky Pete. And that's his ballot. That's his thing. But we're not going to vote yes to giving well, let me put it, dysfunctional council members another 4 years. This mayor, another 4 years. Okay? Another 4 years. No. We cannot do that. Now, I've got it from a very reliable source that a well-known name is going to jump in the mayor's race for next year. And I'm wondering if the citizens of Memphis would vote for him. He's a gentleman that he and I fell out about 8 years ago. But when I see all the names of individuals that talk about they want to be the mayor, I said, what the fuck? I'm hearing Van Turner. I'm hearing Karen Camper. I'm hearing Pastor, oh, I can't think of it because it's on the tip of my tongue. Woo! Damn. Oh, Pastor. What was that name? Oh, shit. Come on. What's his name? Keith Norman. Thank you. I'm hearing Keith Norman. I'm hearing, Lord help us, Jesus. Did I say Karen Camper? State representative. I'm hearing, what's the little lady's name down there in the city council, so lady. Woo. Fat lady. I mean that disrespectfully. Thank you. We don't have to hire your ass. Patrice Robinson. I'm hearing somebody name. I have not heard the name Ricky Floyd, so don't come at me with that. I haven't heard that. I've heard the name Paul Young. And see, some of these ballot folk, they gonna fuck y'all up. It's 100 ballots out there with 100 different names, and they want y'all to figure that shit out. Y'all better listen to me and get it. I don't know Paul Young. I've heard his name. But the name that a strong source of mine told me on last night is a name that could stir up the emotions of the black community. Now y'all want to know who, don't you? Somebody said Charlotte Bergman running. She need to run her ass to the motherfucking border. Last time I seen her, she should have been running to the motherfucking beauty shop. Nappy head heifer. Do y'all want to know who it is? And what's so, like I said, me and this guy filled out about 8 years ago. But the thing is, see, no ones, I didn't ask you no questions. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
It's got cherries in it. All right. I'm told that Judge Joe Brown is considering whoever you are at 605-9618, you are about to be blocked. But I have heard that Judge Joe Brown is considering running for mayor. Now, I haven't talked to Joe in a long time. But if Joe Brown got in the race, that would make that race so motherfucking interesting. The question I asked, shit. The question that I asked is, would you vote for him? Would you vote for him? Out of everybody that is in the race, there's only one other person in the race that interests me as a candidate. And I'm not going to call his name as of yet because I want to see who's all in this race. But I would say that if Joe Brown got in the race, I could support him. He'd be tough. Probably be hard on crimes, hard on the criminal. Would put a police director there that really can do the job. See, let me look at a factor. And Will, you tell me if I'm right. Do you know how former city councilman Joe Brown got elected? He's senile. They push him around in a wheelchair, does not go to work. You know how he won? Because black folk, in their ignorance of politics, thought that they were voting for Judge Joe Brown. Now, that shows the power of his name right there. He doesn't have to buy name recognition. I agree that they will paint Joe Brown as a bad man. D-Mac Tubanga, you said the numbers down tonight. Guess what? We finna have one less number. Okay. I think he could do it. I think he could do it. Girl, you didn't put another straight vodka in there. Yes, they confused the two Joe Browns. Here's what Michael Williams, CFO, CAO of the office did. They made sure that he didn't put his picture on anything. I saw him during the last election. He called me Ralph, John, Paul Jones or somebody. I've been knowing the motherfucker for years. But he's senile. He's out there. He got the old people's disease. And you know, I don't talk about the old people because I'm an old people myself. You know, and sometimes I have some memory lashes. You know what, my face. Just sit there and look at me. You got straight vodka in there, didn't you?
Oh God, it's too strong.
I'll drink it though, baby.
Give it here.
No, baby, you took your time and made that just for me. Don't take it. I'm gonna drink it.
But you need some juice.
Huh? I'm gonna drink this, baby. That's fine.
It's called Purple Rain. You need some juice?
No, I don't need no juice.
You sure?
I'll
stir it up. That's what you didn't do.
Okay.
You put your finger, really.
It's my finger. You want to put your finger instead for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Put your finger in stir it for me.
Give here.
Let's stir it right there.
No.
Let's put your finger in it.
Give here.
Ooh, baby, I bet the finger gonna taste so good. Now come here and let me suck it off your fingers.
Showing out for TV, huh? See, see Purple Rain.
Okay. All right. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I forgot y'all was there. But I think Joe Brown could do it. Yeah. All he needs is a guy like me on his team. Oh, that's what it was.
I know that's what it was.
I hadn't stirred it up.
Right.
I was drinking all
It's layered.
Yeah. I was drinking all the vodka.
Exactly.
All the time. Yes, sir?
What's going on?
I'm going to have to give me another goddamn speaker.
That sound like Will.
That is Will.
What's going on, man?
I'm just sitting here drinking on me something. I don't know what it is.
I know, it's a big glass.
What's going on, Will?
Nothing much, man. I just want to say, voter turnout is getting better, and I'm thankful for the voters coming out to, show the support of the people. It's a very important season. It's a very important race, and people are starting to come out. It's just day 3, so we ready.
Can you send me the? Have you got the breakdown from precinct to precinct?
I do. I can send it to you.
Yeah. Text it to me now.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see here.
Huh?
It's your favorite color.
It's purple, my favorite color. Mm-hmm. I want to see, and this is through yesterday. Wait a minute, that was Friday and Saturday, right?
Right. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Plus, I had got it. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay, I just sent it over.
Okay. Well, what do you think about Joe Brown running for mayor of the city?
Well, you got a lot of names that you mentioned that are great people who have done great things in our city. I think that the people that are running truly have a desire to make our city better. But when it comes to Joe Brown, I mean,
I can see the little bit of ass writing.
Well,
God damn it, shit. What the fuck? I can't see that shit.
I can only send you what I got now.
God damn. Will, shit.
I'll print it off.
You'll print it out for me, baby? Thank you, baby, because
What function do you 72?
I don't know what kind. He texted and just sent it. I don't know.
I'll print it out and
Motherfucker know I can't see and shit.
I know, but that's all I had, so
okay.
That's all I can give.
But what do you think about Joe Brown?
I think Joe Brown's a firm guy. He definitely wants to see the city become better. He has the experience. I think that his name recognition definitely will entertain the citizens, but outside of being a figurehead in entertainment, I think that he is a strong case for mayor. It definitely shakes the game up.
Okay.
You know,
think that he's firm. I think he's firm. I think he's fair. But I think, he wants to, I think everybody that you name wants to make the city better, but, he's firm and he has name recognition. I guess you would have to put him on your shoulder, ask him what his platform is and why he feels he's the best candidate for judge. For mayor.
Well, you'll be hearing a lot from Joe Brown. And
I know him personally. He's a good guy.
So, somebody just sent me something on Stewart. Let me call Stewart. Okay. I guess Cedric Wooten is watching the show.
Well, all I gotta say is where there's a will, there's a way.
Okay. All right. Thank you, my friend. I'll talk with you later.
Okay.
All right. Let me call Stuart Breakstone.
Stuart Breakstone.
Stuart, this Thaddeus.
Hello, Thaddeus Matthews.
I guess Cedric Wooten, and you are on there.
Well, hello, everybody.
Cedric Wooten, or whatever the boy's name is, yeah, that's his name, just put a post up that states that this is the second week that you have been associated with somebody that is doing wrong. Last week was Brent, and we all know the story on Brent. But he sent me a post about a warrant for his cousin. He ready to turn his cousin in. So, what do you say about that, Stuart?
Well, that's the first I've heard that his cousin has a warrant. I don't go get into people's business that volunteer and ask, that are willing to help in my campaign. What he's doing for me is certainly absolutely well within the bounds of the law. He's just helping me find people, poll workers, and helping keeping them with water and refreshments and materials. So,
and I don't think, and I don't know because I haven't checked it to see if it's a wax it, but I call it Politics 101. It's a distraction when you're not qualified to do the job. You distract with other news. No candidate does a background check on somebody that's willing to work for $100 a day in the hot sun.
That's an absolute fact. And the fact that I'm paying them $100 a day to earn an honest living isn't that what it's all about?
That's what it's about. But you got folks. Here's also what he says. He says that you've been sanctioned 5 times.
Well, that is an absolute lie. And I'm glad you brought that up because I'd like to clear the air about that because that seems to be my opponent's biggest and strongest strategy is to attack me and my reputation. Back in 2005, I represented a young lady in a custody case. She was single, I was single, and we were dating, and I represented her in a custody case. And I won the case, and then the other side, and I did not hide the relationship. I took her to judicial functions and everything. I never tried to hide my relationship with her. We were both single. And after I successfully got her custody of her kids, the opposing counsel apparently said, Stuart, I think, you're dating this young lady and you shouldn't be dating her while you're representing her. And I told this attorney, who, by the way, supports me in this election 100%, that if she feels that I've done anything unethical, that she needs to report me to the board. I said, because I don't want her to get in trouble for not doing what she's supposed to do. So she wrote a letter to the board. I responded to the letter, and the board met with me, and I had actually, this takes about a year and a half process, and I got married to someone else at this, about a year and a half later. Mm-hmm. And my attorney said, Stuart, we can beat this, but it will be a public fiasco. Let's sit down with the board and see if we can work something out. And we worked out the lightest form of discipline, which was a public censure for a potential conflict of interest for representing a young lady I was dating. I've never heard, he's telling people I've been suspended. I've never been suspended from the practice law. And he's harping on something that happened, it actually happened 17 years ago, but the censor, the lightest form of punishment, was 15 years ago. I've never made that mistake again. And that was before he was even practicing law that this occurred.
Well, we might need to see why I hear at one time he was a principal of high school.
That's what I understand, and I know.
And I need to find out why was he fired from Memphis City Schools, since the motherfucker wants to talk.
That's an interesting topic. That I would not try to get into my opponent's past, but he likes to get into my business.
Well, but he made a post tonight that said that you'd had 5 sanctions.
That's an absolute outrageous lie.
It's called.
I don't know how. I don't even know where he come up with that. Ask him to prove it.
Yeah. Well, see, just like he was around telling folk he had been to the Court of Appeals. How many times did he say he had been to the Court of Appeals?
Well, he won't say how many times. I know. I looked up when I heard that. I tried to find out. I like to make certain. For instance, I put on my push cards that I've been 50 times. In fact, when I went and looked me up, I'd actually been to Tennessee Court of Appeals 54 times and the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals 9. So I've been to there 63 times. I did the exact same search for my opponent, and it showed 0 Tennessee Court of Appeals and 0 6th Circuit Court of Appeals. So I understated mine, and he overstates his.
Somebody's saying he was principal at Melrose High School. He got fired. He went to law school. After that, his wife's parents supported them while he was in law school. LD Sutton, send me that information to my email, thaddeus.matthews@gmail.com. What did the motherfucker get fired for? So, see, can't nobody play dirty like I do. Now, then that shit. If you want to get some mud on you, then you're in the right place. But as far as Kevin is concerned, he's a good worker, and I'm sure if there is a warrant on him, then he'll take care of his business.
That's Kevin's business. Like I said, I'm paying him for a reasonable amount of money for a reasonable day's work. How
many workers do you have, Stuart?
Oh gosh, 30.
Okay, so you think that all 30 of them are pure as a driven snow?
I'm sure that not a single person on this earth is pure as a driven snow.
All right, man. I just wanted to hit you with it because somebody thought they were being smart, sending that to me. But Cedric Wooten is not who we need. Now I need to find out why he got fired from the Memphis City Schools. Was he another George Ray?
I guess we need to find out, since he's so anxious to spread misinformation about me and focus on something that happened to me 15 years ago as a basis to say he's more qualified. I'm curious to see he who lives in a glass house, why they're throwing stones.
All right. All right, Stuart, I'll talk with you later.
Thaddeus, always a pleasure, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now, I do my job for my candidates. Shit. Can't come in with that bullshit. Can't come across that with that bullshit. What you choking for, baby? Get you some water.
Mary Murphy.
Mary Murphy. Wait a minute, Mary Murphy. All right, Mary Murphy, what's on your mind?
Good evening. I just want to say I'm listening to the show, as you know, and I want to say that there was a young lady that inboxed me a bunch of stuff about Mr. Breakstone as well.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that was a trigger to me was that she said, why not Cedric Wooten? What makes Breakstone a better candidate than Cedric Wooten? And I immediately, my antenna went up and said that Cedric Wooten was behind this. And if you want that information, I still have that in my phone as well, and I will send it to you.
Well, send it to me. Send me her text.
Okay.
And see, here's what we see. Cedric Wooten cannot win on the merits of knowledge. Now, here you is now, I'm finding out you're a principal that got fired. What you get fired for? Messing with the little girls over there in the bayou by the school? Taking the girls down in the bayou? Huh? All the little boys? Okay. Now, you want to talk about, look, he wouldn't have turned his cousin. Damn. Shit. I put him out the motherfucking, Mary. Mary.
Yes, sir.
I put him out the motherfucking family. He wouldn't get no goddamn turkey at the Thanksgiving dinner. He ready to turn his cousin in to the law. A no good motherfucker.
He's not welcome to the cookout.
Huh?
Brother, if they pick your brother up, guess what? We come to get you, bro. Right. Don't worry about it. Go on in there, do like I did. Go to sleep. Get you a drink. Get on your top bunk, whichever one available.
No, baby. I don't know about that. I don't get to the goddamn bunks. Shit.
Well, the last time I went, I had to dress out and everything. Now, the first time I didn't get to the bunk.
Mary, you ain't have to dress out at the jail east, did you?
Yes, I did. They dressed me out in the jail east. I thought the priest was going to come get me out because he ain't got me out the phone. Because, for drunk drives and stuff, but he left me in there. God rest his soul, he dead now.
Who left you in there?
What, the third time?
Who left you in there?
The third time.
I was drunk, sipping on juice.
You was drunk?
Snoop Dogg, cussing out folks in Taco Bell because I had wanted me a taco and it wasn't right and I was drunk and went to jail over there on Winchester.
Oh, I understand.
Winchester and Elvis Presley. They came and took me. Yes, and they dressed me out. Yeah.
Damn.
So I don't mess with Jen now. I'm through.
No.
You don't mess with your Jen?
No.
Jen will make you sin now, Mary Murphy.
Jen would make you sin and have you waking up in jail lease. I thought they was going to kill me. They was killing black folks back then. I didn't know jail lease was even built because I used to go on the 201 Popular. Man, I took that long ride. Baby, when they let me out, I came on out of there. I started walking towards the expressway on whatever that is, summer, whatever that is, baby. Wait
a minute, Mary. When they let you out, you didn't have nobody to pick you up?
Man, they said they was coming. I wasn't taking no chance. Just because they made a mistake. And said, no, that's the wrong one.
Mary,
man, yes, sir.
You started walking?
Baby, got my bag, started walking towards the whatever Southwest is over there at the Exxon. Y'all get me at the Exxon in the dark. I'm not staying on these premises. I'm not gonna ride.
Okay. Hi, baby. Shit. Shit. All right, baby. Hey, are you supporting Will Richardson?
Of course. I mean,
Oh, she gone. Shit.
but if you hear that phone hang up.
Shit. She said they let her out of the jail. She got her bag and walked from jail east all the way. She had to go down Mullins Road, go all the way to Summer to go to the Exxon. I don't blame you, baby. Whew. Shit. Don't take no ride. Don't take no chances on no ride. But what does it say about Cedric? If he'll turn, Lord have mercy. It's after 9 o'clock. If he'll turn his family in, put on social media. He got a warrant, but he working for the white man. So damn him being my cousin. Police come get him. What will he do for you? Can you trust a relative that'll turn you into the police? You the goddamn lawyer, Cedric. You should be trying to help your cousin. But no, motherfucker. You wants the world to know he got a warrant. Lord have mercy. Let me see if he got an active warrant. Let me look it up for my damn self. Let me look it up my damn self. Whew. What the fuck is that?
That's you or somebody.
Huh?
Get your phone connected.
To what?
It's baby.
What the fuck is that?
Are you pressing something?
Yes.
Are you okay, baby?
You're hollering at me, baby. You're raising your voice.
I'm hollering.
Lower your tone. I ain't never heard it do that one.
But I need to lower my tone. Then you ain't baby hear me.
Sound like jingle bells.
I ain't saying no damn jingle bell.
Let me look him up. See if he got an active warrant. It's 9:15. I've been on. Don't nobody tell me what time it be. Let's see. Check for the warrant. Let's see. Kevin Carter. He a lying motherfucker.
Ooh.
There is no active warrant.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I get you, man.
For a Kelvin Carter, there is no active warrant. I killed you looking so close at my phone. Your mammy didn't say that when I was looking at her pussy. Motherfucker. There is no, I just ran it. There is no active warrant for Kevin Carter. They spelled his name Kevin. See if it's spelled the other way. What you want? You want my card?
It might be saved in my thing. Don't worry.
What you need my card for? I'm on
I'm
there.
ordering something.
You ordering what?
something to eat?
Baby, you just came in the door.
Oh, yes, please. Get this card number off. That ain't gonna work.
Let me see if it's on the key. This spells a different one. And y'all need to learn how to tell me when it's time for me to go.
Babe, I see your card.
See my card for what, baby? And you see me on there. Let me spell it the way y'all saying it's supposed to be spelled. Are you ordering me something to eat too? No, not even under that spelling. Somebody said just give her the goddamn card. Huh, goddamn it.
I was gonna let your ass
Snatch
talk.
my damn card.
Well, you should have been talking small.
Always want my damn card.
Your ass always want to eat. Shit.
Maybe I'm spelling his name right on. Tree Chop Grand Diva, whoever you are. Well, the end result is Kevin Colley is not running for the office. Stuart Breakstone is. Okay. How much you buying?
What?
My wife act like I got a tree in the backyard with money on the goddamn tree limbs and shit. All right. That's what it is. Cedric Wooten is a wuss. Make sure, what?
No, but
Make sure you vote for Stuart Breakstone. Okay? Stuart Breakstone. We're going to change this city. And I want you to remember that where there is a will, there is a way. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with me on tonight. Has it been a good show? I think so. Please go out to early voting. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Did you order me something too?
Two, yeah.
What you order?
A salad.
A salad?
Yeah.
From Uber?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You want Uber? You paid the Uber fee for motherfuckers to come here and bring a motherfucking salad?
For you?
I don't want no motherfucking salad.
Well, that's what you need.
The fuck? I know you got me more than salad. I don't know. Why couldn't you just drive and pick it up?
Because you got something to say every time I pick up my keys. That's why.
You was already out, goddammit.
I didn't think about it till I got in.
You was in my truck that was full of gas.
It's still full of gas.
Not your creepy crawler that you put $20 in the goddamn time and tank.
But you know I've been struggling with my high blood pressure, so we can't argue.
You've been struggling with your high blood pressure.
Yes.
Oh, you.
Right, you know my blood pressure been high for the past 5 days.
Yeah, your blood pressure has been high. And every time you ask me for my card, mine shoots up.
It's called transfer of energy.
I don't want you transferring no more goddamn energy.
Oh.
Oh, shit. All right, y'all. It's been a ball. Now you motherfucker want to tell me what to put on the goddamn salad. I ain't eat no motherfucking salad.
Yes, you are. You gonna eat it. You gonna either eat what I cook or not eat. And that's per Big Mama now.
All right. I ain't giving you no more money this week. You can't have no more money to Saturday.
That's fine, baby. I agree. You are absolutely correct. You don't have to give me any more money until Saturday. Because you know you don't want me going down the highway with no money and no gas. So I know you're going to go to the store, put some gas in my car, and then you got to make sure if I'm on the highway that I got money. So I agree with you. 12:01 Saturday, 12:01 a.m. Saturday morning, we'll talk.
I might ride down with you today.
Now go down there with Tori. And then I'll just, when I leave my place, I'll meet y'all. No.
I don't know none of them goddamn people.
Oh my God. Okay, baby.
I don't like to be around
You know
strange
your
people.
father-in-law.
That's a motherfucker I don't want to be around.
Shut up. No, I'm just saying, like, if you know what I'm saying?
No, but we got dinner arrangements that evening there.
No, we don't know yet. We got baby, that's okay. We good.
I'm finna get off that.
We good.
I'm giving
See,
all my
you in
goddamn business.
Right, you all in my business. Lord.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all. So glad we had this time together just to say a word or two. And it seems that when we get started, before we get, I forget the song. But man, we are going to have a ball on Mel's birthday. Go to her page and go to my page, brother. I've been drinking this shit, man.
Oh, let me post it. I'm just gonna post. If I just post a link as a status, it's gonna pop up the thing anyway. I got
What you talking about?
Nothing, baby. Go on, do what you're doing. You at work.
It's time to realize.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to the website. I mean, it's 8 big acts for the show. And I added a friend of mine onto the show. He was going to be here anyway with Wes Dunn. He was coming to town anyway with Wes Dunn. So he decided he's put out several new records in the last 3 or 4 months. One was called My Deaf Brother. Thank you, Stuart. My Deaf Brother. Then the other one was talking about his daddy told him to learn how to eat pussy if he didn't want his woman to go nowhere. And then he recorded one, he sent it to me brand new. Let's see. I want y'all to hear. Let's see if I can make it.
Protect your health with vaccinations. The healthcare professionals at your Kroger pharmacy and the little clinic can help.
That's Stan Butler. He has been added to the show. You can go to the site right now and get your tickets. Man, it is going to be off of the chain. I've got 8 big acts on the show. Now, we're going to do the VIP differently. The VIP tickets are $65. It's going to be roped off and separated from everybody else. Okay? Everybody else. Well, you're going to have those in the VIP are going to have their own personal waiters in that particular section. Also, I had to take Red Velvet off of the show. And I replaced her with Chick Rogers. chick. God damn it, God damn it, God damn it.
And the dreams, oh, the dreams, and that we dare to dream, really do come true. Oh, someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, so far where trouble melts like the drop way up on the chimney top. That's where you are. The birds fly, oh, places say they'll fly, and the birds, it's thinking about to fly over a rainbow. Tell me why. Then,
Oh, Lord, how
They think she tear that up. You already know how cheap do you are, my friend. Come on now. You already
I
know.
don't even think she get that on
She ain't got it on now.
YouTube.
Really? What?
Ladies and gentlemen, Chick Rogers.
Really, chick, if you don't put You Are My Friend on YouTube,
Oh!
I don't want nobody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chick Rogers.
Always sitting around with me and my man. Ooh. I don't want nobody. Always sit right here looking at me and
I better leave y'all alone.
being my mother, my brothers, all my sisters.
Well. What's your man's name, girl? Come on, girl.
Whatever you do, don't let your girlfriend know how good.
Look, y'all need to go ahead on. The tickets are $40 in advance. They will be $50 at the door. The VIP tickets are $65. Okay? $65. That's at a table of 9. You want the whole table is $500.
Bella Memphis, we remove stubborn body fat permanently in just one visit. Okay.
This is West Love.
I need everybody's attention out there.
Omar wrote this.
I need you to listen. Hey, fellas, I need you to listen. Hey. You know, ladies, every now and then, you get the opportunity to have a good man around you. One that makes your toes curl. One to have you up in the morning scrambling eggs, cooking collard greens, neck bones and oxtails. I'm talking about a good man. Listen, sweet like berries straight off the vine, yeah, and warm like the clothes fresh off the line. I know, this love is real, and I love the way you make my body feel. But tonight, kiss me, baby, like you never done before. Like you never done before. Love me, baby, like you ain't gon' see me no more. Ain't gon' see me no more. Can't nobody love me like this man. Come me up in the morning, in the kitchen, scrambling eggs and things, scrambling eggs and things. The way you be loving me, keep it right there. Love the way you put it on me. You make my body scream. Ooh-wee. Love the way that you put it on me.
Y'all gotta be there. Y'all got to go and get your tickets.
Cause I'll be getting in my inbox when it's all.
See, y'all gonna do me like y'all did me the last time. I need a VIP ticket. And see, the VIPs is going to be, you're going to be roped off. You won't even be able to get there. Okay? You won't be able to get up there in the VIP section. We're going to have your own waiters and bartenders right there in that section. This is Summer Wolf, and I'm gonna go. y'all need to look. Y'all need to go ahead on.
Play OB.
Huh?
Play OB.
Play OB.
This one. This
Huh?
one here. Yeah.
Play what?
OB.
Play OB what? OB Buchanan.
We're gonna get drunk.
Goddamn. You wouldn't want to hear that one, would you?
That's what we doing, ain't it?
What is this shit? OB Buchanan. Let's get drunk.
Mm-hmm. That's what we gonna do. Whatever I'm gonna do.
It's gonna be a party, y'all.
You gonna have us a driver.
God, what, goddamn?
You gonna have me and you a driver.
I can get a driver now.
That's why I said we need us a driver. So I'm getting drunk.
You getting drunk?
Mm-hmm. Not too drunk that I can't count money. Then I'm gonna get high.
You ain't gonna need to count the money. I got
You don't count the money. What you mean?
Against him.
Don't have your whole.
Hey, fellas. Have we made it there yet? Oh, man. I can't wait to get there, y'all. We gonna show them how to talk.
Me and OB
We gonna have a
already
good
talked.
time.
We already know you got to do this.
I've been gone too long, yeah. I can't wait to get back home. Go to the club, have a drink. Look at the women while they shake. Let's get drunk, yeah. Let's have a good time, oh yeah. Let's get drunk, y'all.
We'll be taking
Let's
shots
have
off
a good
this.
time.
Everybody raise their glass in the air.
Look at all them ladies out on the floor, shaking they rump like they never shook before. I wanna stay right here, go nowhere. Have me a drink and stay right here. Let's get drunk, yeah. Let's have a good time, oh yeah. Let's get drunk, y'all. Let's have a good time, yeah. Hey, bartender, send me a drink. While over here, but I can think. Come here, lady, sit right here. Have a drink with OB. Let's get drunk, yeah. Let's have a good time, oh yeah. Let's get drunk, y'all. Let's have a good time, yeah. Mobile, let's get drunk tonight. Well, Detroit, Atlanta, let's get drunk tonight. Well, St. Louis, Memphis, let's get drunk tonight. Well, Gulfport, Biloxi, let's get drunk tonight. Yeah. Jackson, Mississippi, let's get drunk tonight. Yeah. Clarksdale, Mississippi, hey, let's get drunk tonight. Well, let's get drunk. Yeah, let's have a good time, oh yeah. Let's get drunk, y'all. Let's have a good time. Oh yeah. Let's get drunk down. Let's have a good time. Yeah.
That's old B. Buchanan. And
Yes, we get drunk. We taking shots the whole song.
we gonna do what?
We're gonna be taking shots the entire time he's singing it.
You're gonna be taking shots.
Yeah, and get your knees right, baby.
He got another one called Drinking My
Aircats without the ads?
But I ain't gonna do that one
Get
tonight.
YouTube Premium. All YouTube, no interruptions.
If you're 45 to 65 years old in the
Well, I
United
don't want
States.
to talk about being.
Can you do West Love other one?
What's a little?
The other one, You Got It. What is no, I'm talking the one that we listened Saturday.
What's
The
love?
line dance. Oh yeah, the line. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I think it's
Oh, the line that
you
I
work
got
it.
Work. I got it in the other.
It ain't in your phone.
Huh?
It ain't in your phone. Ooh, shit. I mean,
Baby, don't fall now.
that ain't.
You okay?
I'm about to set myself on fire, but I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you work it.
Yeah, she does have a brand new one called Work It. Then I'm finna go.
Mm-hmm. No. South is called Work It.
Now, I don't know if y'all know, but West Love and the 478
I'm a dance
band,
line dance.
we like to party.
All my girls that celebrate me, we gonna learn this line dance. Right, y'all. Hey, good job.
tonight. We came to party tonight. We came to party tonight. Come on. Come on. We came to party tonight. We came to party
I gotta go, y'all. It's just about 10 o'clock. I can give y'all an extra hour. That's West Love on her way to Memphis, September the 9th. Woo! Y'all come
My
and,
eye doctor said I should throw out my eggs to.
y'all come and help Mel celebrate her birthday. All right? Go to the website right now. It's www.cussingpastor.com. Mel's big old pretty face will pop up. There'll be 2 stub looking tickets. Click on and buy your tickets. This is the only way that you can get it. Well, as I would say in the morning time on the radio, well, the clock on the wall says, Pastor, that's all. It's been a plumb pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege to bring you nothing but the best in information and then bring you a little blues on the end. Get your tickets. Come and help Mel celebrate 47 years of being here on this planet. I don't know what planet you was on before she got here.
Oh, Weeble Wobble, we got jokes tonight, huh?
Jumbo.
Weeble Wobble, but they don't fall down.
We do what? Baby, don't you drink no more.
No, you just had the audacity to say I came from another planet outside of Earth and thought I ain't had no clap back.
Okay, well, okay. Baby, you inebriated. All right, y'all. I'm going, y'all. Join me in the radio. Not in the radio.
But I'm inebriated. Really? Why's my mouth bleeding? Wait.
All right, y'all. Join me on the radio in the morning, 6 a.m. Until then, bye.